But here we are. That's a better look. We like that look. I want to be there in bed. I'm not here going to work for 12 hours.
It's good for you.
Miles away. I want to go home. So here we are at work, and in the background you can see our little home. Now normally, if you compare it, the good lady will be paying like over £800 in rent alone. In there we have probably spent a bit of fuel to get here and some LPG gas to run the hot water. Water we get free from work and they don't mind. Electricity we get free from that beautiful thing up there. So yeah, pennies. And as you can see, barely even notice us. Very inconspicuous. You probably can't hear it in the background. There's a road cleaner coming around. So noisy. And trying to be inconspicuous, we couldn't get out because you're right outside the RV. But right, so 12-hour day, and then we can come back and chill in the baby.
Have you farted?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you might as well cut it off and just go in.
Yeah.
Look at that big bus.
I'm videoing that big bus.
Please be patient and I will call as soon as possible.
Someone was having a worse day than us. And I'm glad I'm not on the other side of the road. Look at that. Ooh. Right, so trials and tribulations. You can see that water pipe over there. My good lady. Now I've got one pipe running from there around the back of the ambulance, you can see there, to here. Then we've got our Timu Flex hose, one of those really skinny weird ones. It says it was 100 foot and I could only seem to get it as long as the RV, which is about 40 foot. But as the good lady said, once you put water through it, it does go. But we've just spent about 20 minutes piddling around. My feet and my lovely socks and sliders are soaked because I couldn't seem to get it to connect. It does seem to have connected, and it's now supposed to be 100 foot, which it now could be, running across this road with vehicles running across it. Then we go over to our second connector, which was leaking like a sieve. Oh God, here comes a car. Right over the pipe. We've left it till about a good 10:15 at night. It's amazing. Maybe you should try it. Go and drive around an industrial estate where you'd think would be absolutely empty. All the lorry drivers, as you can see, have pulled up for a sleep. Don't touch it, for God's sake, it was fine.
Leaking.
It was fine.
No, it wasn't.
You've made it 10 times worse, look.
I haven't.
And it's going all the way across the grass. You can probably see that. Across the road for the next vehicle to run over. Thank you very much at this time of night. If it hadn't been for that car in front of us that's been there for about 5 days, who actually parks a car for 5 days on an industrial site? Where have they gone? They're not working in a unit, are they? And so we've probably got, what, 100 foot on the green one. There's got to be at least 100 foot on that other one and the other one. So we've gone from here all the way across the road to there, round the back, and hopefully we're going to be filled up. Now this thing I have managed to last a nurse for a month on water, but it does take at least a good half an hour to fill up. I really don't know the size of the tank, but it's massive. You think, I mean, most RVs or motorhomes, sorry, you're lucky to get about 2 days of water out of it, and we've managed to nurse this for a month. We are careful, but we're showering, hair washing, 2 of us, washing up, and it's still doing it. Oh. Right, bear with, I'll bring it back in a second. I've just got to try and fix this next little leak because the connectors don't seem to go together. So, Temu grate, this 100-foot pipe, flexi hose, whatever you call it, was about £7.40, but the extra connectors I bought with it just really do not want to go in. That nice little clicking, you hear it click and it glows. This one just does not want to click and go. It just wants to click and leak.
Oh, it's filling up a bit. No.
Take the torch off. Right, it's okay. So we've managed to somehow wangle the leaks in our Chinese connector from Temu. It's the connectors, the pipe. No, actually, I think it's the pipe. The pipe where it spring loads to clip onto the little adapters that join one to another. They're the ones that are playing silly buggers. So I don't know if you can see this. Shine the torch on, Bubba. Right, there you go. So LPG is 2/3. Fresh water is only now 2/3. Holding tank, which is your poo-poo, that's still saying 2/3, but it's not. So I think they just got a dirty sensor. And our grey tank, and I mean a dirty sensor, and the grey tank, which we've emptied, is now just 1 dot, which you probably can't see because the light, there you go, it's better. So what we're going to do is, American RVs have this amazing thing where you disconnect your intake for your water supply, connect it to another connector, which then apparently throws a spray into your poo-poo tank and it cleans it all out. They say always have the lever open so it just literally flushes through. I did see a guy on YouTube left his closed and the poo-poo came out through his toilet into his bathroom. I've done it for about 2 or 3 minutes just to try and get a good flush, but then quickly turned it off. So yeah. Are we still on 2/3? Just check. We'll give it another. Yeah, 2/3. We'll give it another 5 minutes. See where we're at. And we can probably do 2/3. That's a lot of water. And then we'll do the poo-poo flush. Want to do poo-poo flush? Poo-poo flush. I love to poo-poo flush.
No.
I really can't be bothered, but as it's now, so look what the time is.
Do you? Hey.
It's 11:20.
Yes.
Right, no poo-poo flush. And I think that'll do us on water, won't it? Should we call it a day?
Yeah.
Alright, you know your job. You've got to go and turn the tap off.
Put the brass.
Put the brass on, get ours, don't lose it. And then we'll start unwinding up pipes.
Yay.
Good? Right. Go turn that off then. That's motorhome living, people. How am I going to know you've disconnected it? I've had, I think, 12 wheeze in the last 45 minutes. Is that stress or just an intake of too many wee-wees? So the good lady is going to disconnect the pipe. if that's 100 foot, that can't be. I mean, would you say that only seems like it's about 100 foot across there as it is? So, if she's disconnected that, sorry, I know you can't see this. Right, I need to disconnect this one. Yep, so she must have undone it. And as we all know, we've got the wind of doom. I'll come back to you when I've wound that in, because I can't hold this and wind. So a 20-minute job turned into about a 9-hour job. It's now gone, what, 20 to 12?
Yeah. 11:45.
Didn't we start that about 20 past 10? And we've still only got 2/3 of the water tank finished. And we decided to put on Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, because we're doing a whole month of Halloween movies in preparation for Halloween and a little party we're going to have. So yeah, we're now finally getting to chill, but we've got to be up at 8 to be at work by 10. So we'll leave you in peace, and we'll... Right, so we're going out somewhere fun. Oh my god, those kids on bikes. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Sure if you find it the same, but always the first drive when you haven't driven your motorhome for a while always seems a little bit stressful, especially something this rather big. Oh god, is he going to pull out? Nice on the motorways once you get it into cruise, but on the tiny little country lanes it's not so great, as you can see the size. Check out the quiff on that. These are the roads I mean. Oh, where'd she come from? Can't remember how we even picked her up. And you're so far away from each other in a vehicle like this. Not sure what she's talking about. But we know we've got to go and do loads of stuff. We have to park cars and then take another car and then go to get the vehicle out of the compound, then get that one back. Whoa, yeah, they don't seem to worry. They're not going to worry if they knock into something or break a mirror on their vehicle, because they probably won't be paying for it. But I certainly will be. I can contest to that with a £3,000 damage on a particular trip. But we finally made it into the campsite. Take it nice and slow. Well, there is a road in there. It's amazing how much a vehicle that huge, probably full of water as well, wobbles when you're driving it. Probably worse at actually slow speeds. I had done a video on this lovely place called Trinity Park once before. So it's part of what used to be the old Suffolk Showground. They do the big country fairs, and they have this back part which was a spillover car park with a very small fee. I think it's gone up to about 15, maybe 18, I'm not sure. You can then park up, which is great. They do have water, you can empty your grey. They have a bin, but they don't have any electricity or toilets or a shower block. But we love it. It's not too far away. There's rarely any people there, so you can pretty much pick your spot, build your little camp. Come on, we all love doing that, don't we? That bit when you park up, you level up, and then you can start to just relax, get your stuff out, tidy your van up, knowing you're going to have a lovely barbecue later and possibly a fire pit. But this trip actually ends up being my birthday trip. Lots of friends are coming down. Come on, Sexophilus. Come on, gorgeous. Here we go. Right. So we managed to park up, but in between that, we then had to go and get 2 loads of firewood, go to 8,000 shops, take a little old lady to the chemist, and 1,000,001 other things. But now you may have seen in one of my previous videos, I made these little frames so at least 2 of my panels can actually stand up. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll see how much extra the sun can throw into them. There's one I've talked about in previous videos at the back, which was a portable one, which came to me from Renogy. Unbelievable. Double the power of that one, that one, that one, and that one, all combined. So absolutely love that. Okay, so slide outs are out. The good lady is putting away food into the fridge. Oh Jesus Christ, I nearly just fell on it. Slipped on a solar cable. Bring it back in a bit. So we are sharing this place with 1 vehicle. We thought we had it all to ourselves, but not sure how long they'll be here. Look at that beautiful moon. It's a shame the camera can't do it justice. Right, I've promised the old lady some food, so I must sort this thing out. Bear with. As you can see, our work is cut out. We're supposed to be relaxing after a stressful day of getting here, getting everything organised. I'm having a cheeky weep there. But, yes, there's quite a lot of stuff. And as you can see, quite a lot more stuff that's got to get in that fridge. Thank God it's an American size. And yes. Alright, I'm going to have a cheeky beer. No one needs to see me do that. And we'll come back. I've had an idea. So all you fellow camper van people, RVers, tenters, caravanners, I think we should start our own thing. I think we should all meet up and do it more than once a year here on this campsite, which is the Trinity Park campsite, not the main showground site. This is a different part owned by them. Look how long it's taken me to do 1 balloon. Yeah, so if you leave me something in the comments to say that you'd love to try, oh God, love to do that and all get together, maybe we could organise meeting up and you can help pump some balloons up. No, we won't do balloons if we all have a motorhome meet up. What's that? Oh God, air's coming out. Yeah, this much time and this much effort for 1 balloon. There's still a huge bag full of them, and that's just the first bag for the first tree. This wouldn't have been very good on a good day, but with a thick head on my own, it's even worse. So yeah, if you want to meet up and do something really cool, because it's just so nice to be among other people who love this kind of camping. Yeah, it's cool. It's a bit of a cheat because there's all that luxury, but it's still, you're outdoors. It's just a nice thing to be outdoors. Yeah, so let us know, and hopefully we can do it and grow it and make it really big, and that will be fun. I need to get these balloons away from me because I'm going to end up popping more of them. Oopsie, we have our first casualty. I went to step back and stood on one of the balloons. Here's the stand, which I already stood on as well and cracked that. So I'm hoping we can figure out how to get them in there, and I hope they give you spares of balloons. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be one missing. Okay. I had a load of cardboard, but because I was so stupid, I gave it to the ladies to put in the bin. But I think we're away. Oh. Yeah, I think we're off to a good start. So, need to get some more wood. Yep, I know my video skills are not that good. Just trying to find some more wood. It might work. And we do have a ton of wood. Not 100% sure it's going to be cold by the time the poor lady comes back. Yeah, so what she's had to do is her son started a new job today. It was his first day. I think they were doing handballing. And he told his boss that the last bus goes at a certain time, but the boss didn't really seem to be particularly concerned. Just said, make sure you finish the container. So the poor lady's probably driving about 30 miles or more round trip to retrieve said child and get him home and then come back here. My mission is to try and get this thing going, hopefully down to coals. Oh, I know what I've forgotten. These two metal bits that I need to put across that to lay the grill over, because the grill doesn't fit this is just fire pit. But we have to make do and mend, adapt and overcome. Okay, bear with. So while we're waiting for the good lady, I think we should talk about motorhomes. When was the first time you realised you loved them? I hope you will comment and say, I find it fascinating why people like what they like. So say for example, somebody likes horses. What is it, the first thing that made you discover you really love horses? One of the first things I loved was motorbikes. I was probably 9 or 10 and discovered Evel Knievel. But then it wasn't long before Eddie Kidd came out. He was British, he was fairly close to my age, so he was riding bikes that were Not like poor old Evil, who had to ride Harleys and I think they were Triumphs he had, and they were pretty much like jumping a fridge. But motorhomes, I think I was about mid-20s, and I started to think that maybe I was really like old in a young person's body, and I think that came from loving as a kid the idea of go-karts, but building a go-kart sort of that looked a bit like a tank. You could get inside and close a door and you could move about with it. Plus I love the idea of adventure. When I was a kid, my mother said that when I was 5, and I kind of remember it, I would cycle from one side of the town to the other, all through the middle of the city centre, all around the docks where there's lorries and trains, across the train tracks, so I could go and see my grandma because she made the best cheese scones. So I like adventure. I like the idea of go-karts. You could get inside and move about and have little windows. I'm guessing that must be where it came from. So where did it come from for you? Why did you like it? And yeah, my first one, at some point I will show you pictures, it was an old comma, and I thought in my naive 25, 26-year-old brain that I could actually get in this comma and take it to a ski resort. Yeah, after driving it twice, probably about 45 miles, and then at 45 miles back I kind of realised that yeah, that's never going to happen. This poor old thing used to probably chug along at about 45, 50 miles an hour. So I sold that, and I bought this motorhome. It was a C-Class. It was a Ford Transit with a C-Class body. But my mechanic, I bought it from my mechanic, he put in a 3-litre V6 Granada engine with cherry bomb exhausts, which sound absolutely amazing. And yeah, I love that thing. I did take it to ski resorts. It was fantastic. It was really fantastic. I was so naive though. I mean, I kind of thought I knew what I was doing, and it all worked out well. But now with the technology we have, with say for example lithium batteries and solar panels, I had no solar panel on it. How the hell did I power? It charged the battery while you ran along, but it also, which is a really, I guess, technological advanced thing at the time, it would, while you were driving, it would heat a tank of water. So when you arrived at your destination, you'd have one tank of water hot for a shower, and then you turned the gas on. I don't know how I did it, because in other vehicles I've had, the water didn't last very long and the gas didn't last more than say 48 hours. And I went to ski resorts, so they're fairly cold. I just don't know how it happened. I don't know how I did it. The batteries lasted, the water lasted, the gas lasted. Sadly that got sold and jumped forward. I travelled around, lived in Malta for 13 years, and then only when I came back did I start thinking about motorhomes. I built one because I don't know what, if you agree or not, but every motorhome seems to be a bit of a compromise. You see one and you love that feature and that feature and that feature and those I'm going to use another word, those tech bits. But it hasn't got that and that and that. And then you find the other one that does have that and that and that, but doesn't have the other first things. So I thought I'd build it so I could make it exactly how I wanted it. And I did. It took me 3 years. I didn't even finish it, which is really sad. And yeah, my life took a bit of a different turn, and I sold it. Some years went by. Didn't have a motorhome, really wanted one, but didn't have one. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? You know what it's like. And eventually, I was made redundant. which you could see as a negative thing, but it was quite positive because I got a nice payout and I bought what I thought was the one. I had coveted Heimers and I managed to afford to buy a 6-wheel Heimer. That's 3 wheels in the line and the line, not the 2 wheels on the axle like this RV. Got that, happy, unbelievable. I thought it was spacious, I thought it was great. Again, gas, water didn't last very long. Toilet you got to empty every 24 hours, but I could live with that and it was great. Just about to go travelling and someone said, not big enough, I want an American one. So yeah, skip forward, bought an American one, took it travelling for 6 months, and the problem is, once you've gone that big with all those luxuries, and bearing in mind the value for money you get with one of those is amazing, it's very hard to go back. And if you look at some of my other videos, you'll see that I've changed absolutely everything. So again, it was in a great way a sort of a bit of a blank canvas, similar to building a new one with lots of lovely tech anyway, and then I've just added to it. So I hope you look back and see sort of what I've done. I put in lithium systems, changed all the lights to LED, a gazillion solar panels, and like yours I'm sure, it's never finished. You've still got so many things to do. I've got 3 pages of lists of stuff I want to do. And I hope you come on the journey to see when I do it. I've got some jobs tomorrow I've got to do before the party. This is the calm before the storm, I think we should call it. Rebecca will be back very soon. I think you'll even hear a car. And tomorrow, lots of friends and work coming because it's my birthday. We thought we'd have a nice little compound. We've got some self-builds coming. We've got a bell tent, or maybe even 2 bell tents. Lots of people coming in and out. I'll warn you, it could get a bit messy and there could be some silliness. But you know, life's short. And you get to a certain age and you realise that, you know, the most valuable thing in life is time. It's not money. When we're all young, we strive and you want to support your children, your family, and pay mortgage. And you get to a certain age and you start to realise, hopefully you do, that life is very short and you need to make the most of it. So I've been thinking about it for years, and what I'm planning, it had originally started off, it was going to be a 3-month motorhome or RV trip. It probably won't be that long because obviously it's about money, isn't it? You know, I wish I could get paid for travelling. If anybody's out there who wants to ask me to come to their country and review it, I certainly will. But yeah, I want to at least travel for 6 weeks, 2 months, come back, do some weeks at work, and then go off again. And we're also planning to live in the RV full time on a really cool campsite. But as time goes on, I'll let you know more about that. Right, I need to stoke this fire and get the coals down, ready for the good lady's return so I can cook some food. So we're going really classy with the reduced price rustlers on the grill, because that is how we roll on my birthday weekend. Now my good lady is going to tell you all about her evening since she left me. I'll just pass her over. Here we go. Talk like you're talking to me. How you, when you left the RV, going to get your young lad.
Thought I had a puncture. Pulled over, kicked all the tyres, they were fine.
Brand new car, by the way.
Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pick my boy up. The A14, the Orwell Bridge, they've closed.
They probably won't know whether.
You just
what that
dropped
is.
it.
Yeah, I know.
The bridge was down to one lane, got stuck in traffic. Get that off. Awful.
Yeah.
Stuck in traffic. Took me probably an extra 20 minutes to get to my boy.
So we live in Ipswich and we have what is called the Orwell Bridge. You might want to look it up. And one lane was closed on one side of the road, which caused massive mayhem through the entire town centre. Carry on, would you?
I don't know what to say. It was awful.
Just get to the boy. Get him home. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Now, while we're around the campsite, you're going to tell the story, a ghost story.
Oh,
Tell the people the ghost story. You got to look at the camera. Come on.
I'm shy.
She's not done this before, by the way, and so she's getting used to it. So bear with her. Just imagine, no one's going to watch this. I get barely any views.
Is that okay, glowing orange?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no one's going to watch. Imagine no one's going to watch it, and you talk to me.
So, I get my boy home in the flat, and I've been staying at. The rolls just caught fire.
Yeah, crack on, love.
I've been staying at Nick's a few nights, and my boy said that something really scary happened to him at home the other night. He was trying to get to sleep. It was like 3 a.m.
It's going to be a long story.
You asked me to tell the story.
Come on.
And he said he heard right in his ear a really deep, low voice say to him, "What are you doing here?"
Did he ask, like...
I would have asked questions.
Yeah.
I would have said,
So,
"What do you want?"
Well, here what? Here in the flat? Here in where I live? Here in...
Well, he doesn't know. He just said, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, okay, so...
Scary. And then he
No,
heard a noise on the landing. And it's not the first time he's heard stuff in that flat.
What?
It's not the first time he's heard stuff
You
in
never
that
told me
flat.
that.
What's that?
Some sauce that comes with it.
Oh. You having all of it?
This is for you.
Where's yours?
It's coming next.
Oh my God.
Fucking...
Are they what? Are they... Apologies. Naughty.
There you go. Right,
that-
so...
Ow!
I created the beautiful wife-to-be to...
You burn your fingers and then you hand it to me knowing it's going to burn mine.
I don't think I've actually ever
That's
had one of
love,
these
that
before.
is. That's love.
Is this a Russell's burger?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever actually had one of these before.
Are you sure that chicken burger is...
Yeah, it's fine.
Hot.
It's processed. There's so many chemicals in there. It's like a McDonald's chip. you could light
Nail it to the wall and 6 months later nothing's changed.
Exactly.
Okay. Cheers.
Tell them what you're drinking and encourage them to drink this in the hope that they will see it and we will get free sponsorship for Shaggy's Whip.
Shanky's Whip.
Tell them about Shaggy's Whip.
Delicious.
What is it?
Whiskey with vanilla and
No, whiskey with caramel.
caramel and vanilla.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is the best thing you've ever
Neat
tasted in your life.
on ice. The best thing ever.
Now most people pretend they like whiskey, but the reality is they
I don't
don't
drink
actually,
whiskey ever.
They just do it through pretense. But this
Delicious.
stuff is, oh my god, you can drink this neat, and it is
I
heavenly.
don't ever drink whiskey. but I'm drinking it neat with ice and it is delicious.
You have also become quite addicted to Paul Daniels.
It's you got me into bad habits.
Which is the poor man's version of Jack Daniels. Right, we'll bring you back after our food and when we're a bit more pissed. Finally, after a very stressful day, we are chillaxing. Well, you can see the old girl, but good morning, people. Well, this is the calm before the storm because we have just woken up, had some nice coffee, and my good lady has attempted to make a balloon stand for birthday celebrations. It is, oh god, it's 9:45. We're running out of time. We've got to pick up mothers, people are going to turn up, stands have got to be done,
Balloons blown.
balloons blown.
Food prepped.
Right, so it's midday. It's midday. We thought we were being really big kahoonies because we were so relieved to get here and just chill out and relax. It's such a beautiful night. We had the fire pit that we thought it was going to be a good idea to drink too much. And we woke up at 8 feeling not too clever. Rebecca's gone off to get our mummies. I've been trying to pump up balloons, but my god, whoever invented these balloons are insane. They're making me feel really sad. Got some chairs out. I finished hanging the string lights. We did decide last night at about midnight that it would be a clever idea by torchlight to come out and hang one set to see how they looked, which in all fairness they did look nice. Oh my god, I've got escape balloons. I've got to show you these balloons. Now this is a Temu product, and I said that I would be reviewing our Temu items. Here's one, very handy little thing. There's something ridiculous, like about £2, with all those USB ports. And here, you'll see me fitting this later, or when it's just fitted, is a pretendy camera with a motion sensor in, so I'm just charging it by solar, which is fantastic. Again, that was ridiculous, like about £4.50, and it's unbelievably bright. So hopefully this evening that will give us lots of light, but I think it might give us too much light. Right, back to all of these ridiculous balloons. So please someone tell me if there's some kind of secret that I'm missing here. These balloons, if you look, have this tiny little bit of rubber in front of them, like a small rubber elastic band. Oh my god, I'm trying to get the little pump they give you, this one, over it and in the right position. It is a nightmare. So if you've got any suggestions, then please let us know. I'm doing my best to get some of them up, but they are driving me insane. And I'm losing the will to live, especially with a thick head. I'll come back to you when I've got more to show you. I've just been in the shower trying to repair this because it was leaking. Now I've managed to put it all back together again, but the silly thing is this metal piece has to tighten against this plastic piece, and I think this plastic piece, I hope, hasn't re-cracked, because I'd actually put epoxy resin on it to seal it. I can still see water coming out of there. So do I really want to take that apart again take everything off. This is the thing. The pump, which is self-priming, isn't making any noise, so maybe it's just the water that's left in the shower pipe that's coming back on itself once you turn the pressure off. I just don't like how it's coming out there. Now luckily the Americans, coming into this cupboard here, you can come through the back, take a panel off, and you can see in there. Now previously those pipes were actually leaking from through the back, and they're not doing that, so whatever leaks into the front of the shower shouldn't be a problem. Oh well, I'll just monitor it and keep on. Oh goodness, we have got so much to do. Right, we'll come back in a bit. Here is our first reveller. Hey! You right? He is reveling as we speak. What? Yeah. You want to see him revel later. Where have you come from? What? Oh, where's that from? Where was that from? Where have you come from? No. So, the folks are arriving. We're preparing food. Some lovely little birthday nibbles for everyone. Amazing what a good lady did that. Went to so much effort, but it did take a long time. So let's have a look in young William's van. Built it himself. He's got a tiny little leak there that he needs to sort so he can have a nice little shower. He'd not really actually used many tools at all before he started this project, and he can't believe it. I mean, hands up to the guy. Look at it, this van. He just watched tutorials, YouTube, spoke to people, joined a van builders and went to meets and learnt so much. He installed everything: diesel heaters, water systems, water heaters, lithium battery systems from scratch. The most amazing installation, and he lives in his van full time, which I think most people should do rather than pay the kind of money we're paying out for our bills in this country. And he has a great time. Look at it, absolutely fantastic. Look at that beautiful ceiling. That vent goes up electrically. Every piece of tech you can imagine. He loves tech. All tech is in that van. More people arriving. Another van has come. Oh, there's my beautiful mother, who sadly just recently passed away. Breaks my little heart, but I so needed to have her with me. She came for the early stint. Oh God, look at that. And then when it got later and people were getting a bit raucous, she went home. Everybody's just chilling, relaxing, Don't you just love that? Just walking around your bare feet, friends together. What more do you need? You don't need expensive things. Oh, another van's turned up. Just relaxing together, having fun, getting to know each other. There's our Super D. Right, fires to be lit, things to be cooked. Oh my god, look, about 25 stone. Hope to goodness I've lost some weight since then. Really nice fire. Does pick up, and then we cook on that lovely griddle above. Cute little doggy. Whoa, what's happened there? You didn't expect that, did you? So that filming around the feet was all from our tech man's drone. He does love his dronage. Look at that. Well, I'll leave you with that for a minute. Show around.
Is that your phone? It's a snazzy one, isn't it?
No, sure.
Nick, you're still doing it the wrong way.
Do you know why?
Put it back
No,
to
what
me.
I'm doing this. The only reason I
Turn it around.
chose this one is because it's got a post-it.
Can you turn it around? No!
Yeah, it's video. It's video.
I'm fucking...
It's video on both of you.
Thanks, babe.
I want to get it from a distance. So.
Do you want to get one of me and Jay?
If you'd like to.
Video us.
Oh.
my God, Kim.
Quick, Nick.
Yes, dear. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is she doing?
Yeah, Kim.
Kim, I've got a step ladder over there, a really high one.
Can you get it for me, please?
Yeah. Yo. What? Recovering from a horrific hangover from being here last night, and
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Thank you very much. Cheers for that.
Taking you out of the dark side into the light.
Yeah, I think it might come in handy in a bit.
You might actually transition.
The returns fella, whatever it was.
with what, sorry?
The other week, wasn't it?
And this is the morning after. I'm sure you campers know that horrible feeling when you know you've got to leave and you've just got to go home.
Oh dear.
We would go back to park outside work.
Big, and it's not clever.
After we tidied that up, and I managed to cook a breakfast for everyone. Oh, goodness gracious, that took a lot of clear up. A lot of clean up. But worth it, as you know.
Yeah.
Come on, you all know what it's like. Now just listen to that lovely V8 Chevy Rev. 8.1. Thankfully running an LPG. Although sadly, LPG is becoming harder to find. I know that from my previous videos. And the next video I'll be posting is how difficult it is to get LPG for me now. The miles I have to go just to go and get it, and how difficult. And of course, how expensive. here we are back at work, doing a Where's Wally. So hidden away in this industrial estate you can't even notice us. There's the good lady. Well, we're still recovering from a cracking weekend. Right, I suppose we better do some work. Sadly, after about 17 or 18 days being away, it's our last day here, and tonight after a 12-hour shift we've got to drive it to a friend of mine who's going to do a little spray job that never got finished, and then after that I'm hopefully going to book it up to get the last of the ABS sorted out. So busy times in between 68 hours a week. Marvellous. Call back in when we're making the drive down there. I think it's about 15 miles. I'm still monitoring how well my LPG is doing. I'll feed back to you on that one. Would you like to repeat that, my dear? She's talking about the weather. It wasn't long ago when I said it won't be long before we'll be getting up and it'll be pitch black, pouring rain, and miserable going to work. And that day's come. Almost about to turn October. Not sure if you can hear the rain on the roof. And the old lady said, what did she say about the weather?
Saturday morning, it's going to be really chilly of 3 and 4 degrees, but feels like 0 and -1.
And that's why we need to get the hell out of this country. Go travelling, go somewhere nice and warm, escape the horrible winter, taxes, bills, and everything else this wonderful country has to offer. Right. Fresh coffee it is. It's a nice pan of chocolat. Just to get ready for work. Overnight, we lost 13%. Not too bad. But let's just hope there's enough sun to get it back up again. The latest offering to the RV. Get ready for a shock. Hey! 5:30. Who gets up at that time in the morning? It's against my human rights.
You used to.
Be back to you. Right, so it's been 16 or 17 days now we've been away for my birthday, then we came to work. Now we're here. Outside work, it's starting to rain. Can you hear the generator? I don't know if that's going to come off on the microphone. I can't put that slider out, which I'd really love to have out because I've got a diesel heater actually built into my wardrobe, which I put in very soon because I don't want to have to keep running the generator to run my low and air heating. I'm going to put in a diesel heater in the lounge, which will use a lot less electricity and LPG, which is hard to get rid of. So that'll be coming up soon. Can you hear that? Put in the comments if you hear it. It's not bad, but especially on an industrial estate, you certainly wouldn't want it on a campsite, would you? Well, it's Sunday morning at 7 AM. I shouldn't even be awake, let alone go to work. It's against my human rights.